All right, so we are headed to Santa Fe this morning for a BMW club get-together thing down there in Santa Fe. We're of course going to ride the bikes. It's end of May, and we were supposed to get snow all weekend here. It's supposed to be nice in Santa Fe, but the road here from here to there and back is going to be covered in snow. So I had to load the bike up on the trailer. So we're going to trailer it down there to Santa Fe, but it'll still be a good time while we're down there. So join us for the trip, and I'll keep you posted as we go along. So we are in Fort Garland off of Highway 160. We're about halfway between Denver and our destination of Santa Fe. Denver and Colorado Springs were nasty, cold and wet, and now we're almost to the New Mexico border, but it is super windy, as you can probably hear. So it ended up being a good thing we trailered the bike. So we're at the All Gone restaurant here in Fort Garland. It's a cute little town. Man, is it windy outside. Just getting us a bite for lunch, and then we will get back in the truck and continue on down to Santa Fe.
It's a pretty cool, like, family-owned restaurant. Kind of fun.
All right, we just pulled into Santa Fe at the Drury Plaza. Haven't been to this part of Santa Fe before, but it's pretty nice. I got the bike off the trailer and stood the trailer up out of the way. Registered for the event, and Janine is upstairs in the room taking a little bit of a nap. I guess 6 hours in a car with me was enough for her. So she's closing her eyes for a few minutes. But yeah, it's a really neat little area here in Santa Fe. There's an old church right here we'll go take a look at later, and seems like there's a whole lot of stuff to do around the area here. So we are at the BMW Motorcycle Owners Association Santa Fe Getaway. So today's Friday. They got a dinner tonight, and tomorrow there's some rides that you can download to your GPS and go do whatever rides you want, or whatever other rides you want to do. We will probably, I'm looking at maybe driving out towards Los Alamos. It's about a 40-minute drive from here. Been out there a few times before, and it's really a cool area. It's a nice drive from here. All right, so this is the lobby here of the Drury Hotel. And the registration desk here for all the event attendees, and you get a cool little gift bag with your registration.
It's now kind of a home.
Okay, and this is where I will say goodbye, because I do not want her throwing any bottles at me if I come in with a camera recording unannounced. Hi Janine, how are you tonight?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Are you having a good time?
Having a great time.
Where are we?
I know, it's a beautiful patio in Santa Fe.
A beautiful patio in Santa Fe at Julia's Social Club, is that what it's called?
I think.
Anyways, we just had dinner at the MOA dinner.
Yeah.
And now we're having a couple of cocktails by the fire here in Santa Fe. It's a beautiful evening. So we're gonna have a few drinks, and then we'll get up in the morning and go on a ride.
Enjoying the ride.
Enjoying the ride. Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning, about 10 after 7. The rides are going to start kicking off here in a little bit, but I just came down to have a little bit of breakfast, and the Drury Hotel puts on quite a spread. You know, eggs and potatoes and sausage and all that stuff, but most importantly, coffee, the very most important thing to starting off the day right. Oh, that's good. That's the only way to start a day. So yeah, Janine is up in the room still resting. Now that I'm up and out of bed, she can actually get some sleep. I guess I was tossing and turning and snoring all night long from a few of the cocktails we had last night at the social club. So I'm letting her get some sleep, and I'll bring her some breakfast up here in a few minutes. But we're going to head out here this morning and probably take, there's a route that the association put out, a GPS route. We're going to follow up to Los Alamos, which if you haven't been there before, it's absolutely gorgeous. I've been there a couple of times. I love Los Alamos, and there's a few really interesting things to see on the way. So we're going to do that today, and then meander around this area of the state for a little while, and then head on back for dinner tonight with the association. So.
Recording.
All right, so we have left the hotel, and we're driving through Santa Fe. On our way, we are going to go to Los Alamos. So we've got a route plan that you can kind of see here on the GPS maybe. But yeah, we're going to follow this up to Los Alamos. It's pretty long. It's about a 250-mile route, I guess. And should be a nice ride. So Janine was just commenting about how quiet it is here for being a Saturday on a beautiful sunny day. And it really is quite quiet in this little town. All right, now we're moving.
How are you feeling? No warm enough?
Yeah, I'm good. All right, so we're driving through Los Alamos right now. Gonna see about maybe getting in and getting a tour at the museum, but I'm not really sure if the museum is up here or not. Hey man, how are you? Is the museum up here?
The museum's actually in town.
It's in town, okay.
Yeah, is that where you guys are going?
Yeah, I'm trying to anyways.
Okay.
I mean, we're not allowed in here without creds, right?
Just see an ID to let you go. But if you guys do end up going this way, the next 2 miles, no left-hand turns and uploaded videos. But you said you're headed to the museum right now?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to find.
Probably flip around right over here, and then it's across the bridge. There's other cars heading, and it's into town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
I don't know where.
I see a parking lot down there.
Yeah, see it here
On the left? Okay.
to your left.
Okay.
Looks like a residential area.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, old people making out up here. I'm not.
Yep, that's it up there. See?
Okay. You folks know where the museum is? The Science Museum. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it, guys.
This is the History Museum.
Yeah. All right, we are here at the Bradbury Science Museum in Los Alamos. We go in and check it out. It's probably costs a couple bucks to get in, but go see about the Trinity program and the creation of the atomic bomb. Yeah, I've always been fascinated with the nuclear projects that went on out here in Los Alamos.
So right now we are on Los Alamos National Laboratories grounds. At any rate, we're passing through, doing this loop that we've got planned in our GPS. It's kind of neat. The National Labs area. It's actually, I mean, it's taxpayer funded, and you can drive through it. There's certain sections you can't access, of course. Excuse me, but most of the main road here, you can actually drive all the way through the laboratories, and it's a really beautiful area. Like, you got tech areas up here. I guess those are probably areas that you're not allowed to go into and whatnot. I think there's like gates and stuff that will prevent access to people they don't want getting in certain places. Turn these hand warmers on a little bit. Hands are getting a little chilly.
Yeah, I bet. You don't see a 10 miles per hour curve very often.
No. Wow, look at that. Fires.
So we are at Valle Grande. Apparently about 13 million years ago, a volcanic eruption 500 times greater than the Mount St. Helens eruption created this valley. It's quite a valley too. It's awesome. Gorgeous. She's pretty gorgeous too, huh? Yeah, so we are in Jemez Springs, New Mexico. Just stopped to have a beer and got some nachos coming, so we're gonna eat us a little snack. But we went through Los Alamos and through some of the national forest out here, and lots of fires in the area and lots of firefighters and camps set up for them and all that. And this is the only bar. This is a Los Ojos bar in Jemez Springs, New Mexico. It's kind of a neat little town along a river in a valley here, and about 80 miles from Santa Fe. Yeah, so we just stopped to have a beer and a little bit of some nachos, and we'll be on our way here shortly after getting our fill of some brews, right? Cheers.
Cheers.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
All right. So that was Los Ojos Bar here in Yemen Springs on our crossover. That's a cute little town for sure.
And we're getting back on the bike.
Watch your head. That would make good video, but I love you, so. Did you have a good red beer thing?
I love my red beers.
You love your red beers.
That's the good stuff.
Good. I'm glad. Well, you never have to worry about me drinking all your red beers. All right, so now we're gonna get back on the road and head back to Santa Fe.
What's that?
We passed the mountain inn, we could have taken a nap.
Oh.
It didn't
Yeah.
look like a hooker place.
I'm recording this. That's going on the video.
Well, look at cross.
Yeah.
So, how many of you here are attending your very first Getaway? Yay, thank you. How many are attending their very first MOA event at all? Welcome, Janine. Thank you.
So we just checked out of the hotel here in Santa Fe. The ride or the event is over. We had a great day out on the highway yesterday riding the bike.
Met some great people.
Met some great people, and now we're going to go explore Santa Fe for a little bit. As it were, the hotel is like literally in the middle of all of the historic touristy stuff in Santa Fe. So we're gonna go check that out and have a good morning before we head back to Denver.